Morning, everyone, and welcome to Musical Moments. Again, this is Barry Sames. It's great to be with you again. Sorry, last week I was feeling a little under the weather, but back as usual and ready to play some great hymns for you today. Some of your requests. If you're listening for the first time, or if you're not, I encourage you to share the link with somebody who may. You may want to listen to this. Take a second now and just share it with somebody. A real quick share. It's easy. Today we're going to focus on. We have Thanksgiving coming up, so I'm going to take a couple of weeks to ask for some of your favorite Thanksgiving hymns, as well as some other ones. And before I get too far, I did mention that we were going to have our special guest, Gary Weldon, today, but his schedule didn't permit it, so he will be here next week. And he is a great harmonica player. He's here once before with us. So I'm excited to have him back playing some new songs for you. So that will be next week. Just want to say hello to some people out there. We have a handful of people out there. Hello to my sister in San Diego. Hello to Carol Ann Lodil, and also to Lisa Norling, also listening from Minneapolis. Audrey Dial, listening from the Bryn Mawr area. It's great to see you on here, Audrey. I hope you can send me some of your requests. I know you've had some. Let me see if there's anyone else I missed. That's pretty much it for now. But it will be. So once again, the theme today is going this week and next will be Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? So we just need to just take a minute now and think about that. If you have something, just send me something, quick text. But we're going to, we also have a hymn today, composer of the day that we'll be doing a little bit later. And he's quite an impressive resume he has. So anyhow, let's jump right in here. Sharon Leanger, Richmond, Virginia. Wow. Nice to see you, Sharon. I must have missed you when you were on before, but it's great to see you in here. So I'm going to start with an oldie but goodie, Blessed Assurance. right, good morning. Great, blessed assurance. And we have some great weather down here in Texas now. I don't know where you're checking in from, but we've had some really no humidity, blue skies. You can't beat it. So I'm excited about that. Sharon, thanks for telling me about your last name. And I will I'll get that right next time. Hello to my mother from New Jersey. And she's our first Thanksgiving hymn request here. Come ye thankful people, come. All right, that was a little, we did a little wandering there for some Come Ye Thankful. Again, the theme today is your favorite Thanksgiving hymns, and we'll kind of hit a little of that next week as well. I'm just kind of jumping ahead a little bit because Advent is early this year. Advent starts way early in the month, so we're going to Christmas is coming. We already hear Christmas music on the radio, which is unbelievable. But we want to spend a little time with Thanksgiving right now. Hello to Caricia, our Italian friend. She's back and listening. Good to see you. And since it looks like, oh, Donna Hurst is checking in. All right, hello, Donna. And Britt Larson, hello, Britt. Thanks for listening. I'm just going to keep jumping here until we get some other requests in. I have some of my own I can always fill in. So let's do We Gather Together is another good one, all right? great hymn for Thanksgiving. We gather together. Okay, there's a few more people checking in here. Sean Trauger, nice to see you. Another relative from back in Pennsylvania. Thanks for checking in. To God be the glory. Okay, that's a good one. All right, to God be the glory. You never know which one people mean, because there's the Andre Crouch, and then there's the Old Baptist hymn, so I kind of mixed them in there. I hope you enjoyed that. I want to say hello to my lovely wife, Dion is listening today. So it's good to. And hello to Sharon Gursky and Kathy Miller checking in. We got a nice little group here today. So I think I have another request. All creatures of our God and King. Okay. All right, that was a little "Our Creatures of Our God and King." There's a few of the Thanksgiving hymns which everybody always does, but still waiting for some of those oldies but unknown. But right now I think, let me just check on my time. I think it's time to go ahead and jump into our composer of the day. We have a composer today. Usually I either have, if you're new to the show, I either have a guest or I have a composer. And today, this was, I Googled the top, 20 American hymn composers. And this man came up, his name is William Howard Doane, born in the 1800s, 1832, and he died in 1915, just a couple of days before Christmas. He was a manufacturer, inventor, if we can get the picture up there, hymn writer, choral director, church leader, and philanthropist. He composed over 2,000 church hymns. Pretty impressive. More than 70 patents are credited to him for innovations in woodworking machinery. Don't you hate these guys who are great musicians and also inventors and everything? But just kidding. But it's all part of the brain of creativity. His philanthropy led to the renaming of the Granville Academy as the Doane Academy, a boys and girls private preparatory school associated with the Denison University in Granville, Ohio, where he was a major benefactor pretty much throughout his life. Also raised in a Presbyterian household, Doane converted to his mother's Baptist faith while a student at the Woodstock Academy. This conversion began a lifelong commitment to the service in church through his musical compositions, choir directions, denominational leadership, and again, philanthropy. Doane was a prolific composer of Christian hymns. He edited 43 collections of hymns and composed an estimated 2,300 works. He was a busy guy, including hundreds of original hymns and hymn settings. He is best known for his long-time collaboration with another famous hymn writer, Fanny Crosby, who we've actually featured before, having written for an estimated 1,500 of Crosby's hymns. As well as hymns, Doane also composed secular, instrumental, vocal, and choral works. And this was interesting, 2 cantatas on the legend of Santa Claus. So who would have guessed? And again, he died in New Jersey, actually in December of 1915, but led quite an amazing life. So I'm going to just pick one of his songs. It's called Near the Cross, that he actually, I believe, wrote the music for, and Fanny wrote the words. So. Near the Cross. Once again, William Howard Doane. Sometimes people write both the melody and the words, but many times there's a collaboration where we have someone who has all of the poems they've written or hymns, and someone like William Doane will set them to music. I can relate to that. I'm more of a musician writer than a composer, so once again, thanks to William Doane there. Quite an interesting beat. He's kind of brought the beard back, didn't he? Anyway, we're going to keep going here. My mother asked for a song, Thanks Be to God, going way back, too far back for me to remember, so I apologize on that one. But we will do something going back to that. I'm going to do a song called Didn't It Rain? All right, that was a song made popular by, it's called Didn't It Rain, talks about the flood and Noah. If you've never heard that before, you can Google it. You have to go way back in the 50s, actually, 50s gospel. I think the Roberta Martin sisters is one you can check out if you're an aficionado on hymns. Roberta Martin's sister group. Also, I think Mahalia Jackson sings it. So. Hello to Craig Trauger, checking in from Pennsylvania as well. Good to see you, Craig. And if you remember a few weeks ago, Craig had celebrated his 50th wedding anniversary, and it was pretty impressive. We had a cameo picture of me as a ring bearer, which I will not bring up again, but that was some good moments and a lot of good times up there in Pipersville, Pennsylvania as a kid, you know. And hello to my mother-in-law, Winona Brooks. She usually has a request for me, but she hasn't said one today, so I'm waiting. Praise from Richard Smallwood. Hi, Craig. You asked, I did play Blessed Assurance earlier in the show today, so you can actually go back and listen to it on there. Sorry you got here a little late, but you can always check that out after the show today. right, that was another couple of thank you medley. First one was Thank We All Are God. Thanks for sending that one in, Mom. And the other one was I Just Want to Thank You. We did that a lot back at the Baptist Church in Pennsylvania. We've been talking a lot about blessings and things in church here. I think we're down to our last song here, believe it or not. So if anyone has a last minute request, just text it in right now. We can get it on for you. Or I'll pick one. Sure. My camera man, Rafi, is requesting one. Joyful, joyful. So we'll get to that classical one next week. I wanted to just give you a heads up. Next week, if you put the slide up, we have our special guest, Gary Weldon, coming in again on harmonica. If you can put that slide up there, we can take a look at him. He's been here before, so please tune in next week, and he'll be doing some new repertoire with me, and he's always fun. Once again, if you listen during the week, there's plenty of online ministries to listen to. My pastor does Faith and Fitness in the mornings if you're a walker in the morning. If you've never checked that one out, I would check that out from him. He does a little message while he's walking. It's pretty impressive. And I think he does it 3 times a week. I'm not 100% sure, but. And also on Sunday, you can always check out our 9 o'clock service, which is our pre-record. And then we have our 10:30 service, which is live streamed. And they're both a little different, so recommend if you get a chance to check them out. Or if not, I'll see you next week at Musical Moments. Until then, God bless and have a great week.